What's up, guys? This is Jeremy from Achievement Hunter, back to finish off the No Stone Unturned guides for Unravel. This is part 2 of the 2-part guide. We're doing 5 levels in this one. Each has 5 achievements. We're going to start with how much is enough, the first of 5. This area, you're supposed to jump across onto those what look like tire treads, but instead of doing that, lower yourself down onto these hooks. The way you're going to get across these is by tying a knot to them and holding left trigger while clicking right trigger. That way you kind of really barely get across these. You don't want to touch that water below you at all. It will kill you instantly. There's no swimming in that. You just get fried. It's like deep fry oil. You turn into a little fried Yarny, and you don't want that. Grab your first secret. We're on to the second one. You will recognize this part of the level. You have to go this way. Start swinging back and forth. You're going to launch yourself up onto this rock. Bink, just like that. Then climb onto this flat rock, which for some reason for me is the most difficult thing in the world. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out for the longest time. Eventually I got it. Now, if you look up, you'll see that ring that you need to grab. You're going to grab that and pull out this rock and be on the rightmost side of the rock you're on. It will launch you all the way over and you can grab your secret. That was super cool. Yarny's having adventures. On to the third secret in how much is enough. This one kind of sucks. Just this whole area in general. As you can see, there's lightning happening, charging those wires. You need fast reactions. When the flash happens, make sure you jump. It'll keep you from getting fried. You're going to head left. And you have to do this while you're playing because you need that yarn that's across the way to make sure that you can get far enough. But what you want to do is tie a knot first before you start swinging, because once you get yourself over, whip, like that, grab this yarn. It will instantly make a yarn bridge because you had a knot over there, and you can use that yarn bridge to launch you over the satellite dish, or just grab the lip like that. You don't need to look too cool. And you can grab the third secret, which is up on the roof. That puts us to the fourth one in how much is enough. Now, the fourth one is kind of a bitch. You're going to be inside this machine. You have to ride this chain through the gears and dodging the fuses, I guess those are, that will zap you. Once you get to this point, there will be a restock point. That's what I call these. I mean, they might be checkpoints, whatever you want to call them. Ride this piston up. It will launch you into the air, and then you're going to ride this piston left and jump across. Now you can lower yourself down to the fourth secret. Now, this one's such a pain in the ass that they gave it its own achievement. If you're kind of confused about how to get to this point, look up the other guide available on Achievement Hunter for this specific achievement that was made by Matt, and he'll talk about it in more detail. So that's the fourth one done. We are going on to the fifth one in how much is enough. This is the last one for the level. It's at the very, very end. As you can see, I push over that. The crow gets scared away, and there's my patch. And I'm not talking about the live stream. I am talking about the spider patch that crow stole from me in an earlier level. If you don't know the story of Unravel, that is going to be the most confusing sentence you have heard all day. Now, you're supposed to open the third drawer right there. Instead, open this middle one and then just kind of finagle your way inside so you can grab the fifth secret. And you're done with how much is enough. We're already moving on to the second level. We are flying through this. And it's all going to stop right here because this stupid-ass secret takes forever. You have to climb up here and tie a yarn bridge right here. And what you're supposed to do to progress through the level is lower that third lamp and then make a yarn bridge across that so that you can push a block all the way there. Instead, you're going to make a ton more yarn bridges so that you can push this block. See, there goes the lamp. Like, no, down here, idiot. What are you doing up there? You're going to be pushing a block all of the way up here. I sprung my way up onto that rope, run across, pull this down. You can see the secret up and to the right, and then tie one last yarn bridge here. And now begins the fun part. I head back down and drop and drop. And here is this box right here. So you gotta get a push in. Now, the most annoying part about this, besides how long it takes to push this block all the way up, is that the yarn bridges, as you can see, aren't really solid. You can see the corner of the block kind of hanging off right there. Like, it isn't actually sitting on the bridge. And it causes stuff like this. Like, you'll see it when I get to the top and this board right here. The corner will actually get caught on the wood right there. So because it's going through the yarn bridge, I'm like, just get the Mother, get onto the. All right, cool. I bet if Yarny could swear, he would be just cursing all of the time. He would like make his life savings off of a swear jar. Bink, grab the first secret right there for the letter. Now, if you look above me in that shot, you saw a green paint can. That is what you need for the next secret. So once you're in the next room and all the way up and to the right in this room, you're going to jump across, do a little bit of a swingy, grab onto this thing hanging off the lamp. I'm not really sure what it is, why there's a rope hanging off a lamp, but whatever. Get across the way, and the paint can will be right here that we saw before. Push that out of this window. Just do some hardcore vandalism. This is like Home Improvement right there. Home Improvement, that's not what I meant. I meant Home Alone, but Home Improvement's good. Alright, and then get down here and push this paint can all the way to the right to get your next secret. And when I say all the way to the right, I mean all the way to the right. So keep going under this cart, behind this wheel, and you see these other paint cans. Jump up and grab your second secret. Now, the third secret for this level really confuses me. I think you're supposed to go this way to progress with the level. You have to, we're in the exact same spot we were for the last one. You have to push this tow hook all the way to the left. Or pivot. It's like a pivot hook. I don't know what the hell it is. Whatever. Push that all the way to the left. Tie a knot at the top of it. And then swing your way over to the top of this lamp. And you can see I'm having trouble with it because it's one of those like double pendulum swings that just doesn't make sense. Make a yarn bridge, launch yourself up, and climb into the attic. And as soon as you jump over this box, the secret is just kind of sitting in a bird's nest. Now, I'm pretty sure that to continue with the level, you have to run out that door on your right. So I think that might be the easiest one in the game. But I might be wrong. There might be another way out of that building. On to the fourth one. You're outside at this well. You're supposed to open it up, make a bridge, jump up, grab the handle, and raise a bucket. Instead, tie a knot there and lower yourself into the well. There's the bucket you need, but there is the secret hidden in the wall. So that one's not too bad. It's just kind of a way you don't normally go. And the last one's actually kind of cool. You'll see this little ring coming out of the water at the very end of the level. Break the ice over it and pull that stick out. Walk up carefully, don't drown, tie a knot to it, and it makes a yarn bridge that you can use to spring onto that branch. Bink. And then it shows you a anchor point and your secret across the way. I like ones like that. They're noticeable and they're not too hard. They're kind of fun. So there you go. On to the first one in Winter Sun. This one is very interesting. So right at the beginning of the level, you're going to grab that restock point, and you'll see this tree right here that you can actually climb onto. It will launch you into the air, and you want to grab the first anchor point you see. Now, use that to, bink, just grab that. If you don't get it, I recommend restarting the level, but you can actually get it from climbing a tree later on and swinging your way back. But I would just restart. I mean, you're still at the beginning. The second one really, really sucks. So you're going to get to this area where you can climb a pine tree right here, make a yarn bridge, and spring up to this branch right here. Now, the secret is actually directly above my head. You cannot see it. I cannot see it. The only way to get it is to know you got it is by hearing the noise, which I just heard right there. You need to hear that like bink coin noise. That's the only way to know you got it there. There was no other indication, so good luck with that one. The third one is in this area where you need to push a pine cone. It will roll down and smash through some ice so that you can get to a restock point. See, that all breaks down. It looks super cool, and you restock. But instead of running back out of the cave like you're supposed to, lower yourself down, swing to the left right here. You go into that little cave, and hidden behind some roots is your third secret for Winter Sun. And we are on to number 4. Number 4 is also very cool. As you run past this rock at the top, you'll climb up a hill and you'll see this icy rock. There's this tree in the background that you don't really know you can climb onto unless you happen to jump there. It will fling you onto another branch, which will fling you onto the secret. So that one's kind of cool, how you don't have to do anything besides get launched, and it will automatically do that for you. But it's a one-time thing, so enjoy it while you can. The final secret for Winter Sun is at the very end of the level, or pretty much near the end. You'll be pushing a snowball into a kettle so that you can get onto the roof of this wood burning shack next to you, whatever the hell it is. So push this thing over into the kettle. It will drop in and raise that bar. Now, before you climb up there like you're supposed to, you need to backtrack and untie all of your knots that you use to make the yarn bridges. That will give you some extra string, which you're going to need. Climb your way back up, and then onto the pole, and then run across. Now, see, you're supposed to swing onto the roof right there. Instead, you got to go underneath it to get that secret right there. Now, don't be an idiot like me, what I'm doing right now. You got to climb up and tie a knot first. That way, you can lower down as far as you'd like. And you don't have to let go or anything. You just have to swing over. Look at my feet. Oh, watch this. Ready? Reach with your toes. Oh, didn't get it. All right, and lower down a little more. Bink. Got it. That is the last one for Winter Sun. We have 2 levels left. We are on Rust. When you are climbing over the tires, you're going to jump onto this rolling one, and you are going to do some hardcore, like, Indiana Jones shit. You're going to run across the top of this rolling tire, and then up onto these bumpers. Then jump off. This is all stuff you need to do. So what you're supposed to do here is swing across these 2 anchor points. But what you're actually going to do is tie knots to both of them, which is going to turn them into a nice springy yarn bridge that you need. Climb your way up, tie another knot, and then you're going to spring up onto a 3rd anchor point, which is hidden up top, and that is what you need to swing off of to get your first secret. Now, as you can see the transition there, because I fucked up, but don't worry, just climb your way back up and try it again. The second one in this level is super easy. When you grab this restock point on top of this oil barrel or whatever it is, drop down and just grab the secret out from the boards right there. So it's tough if you don't know where it is, but because you now know, so it's easy. Now, from the exact same point, this one is a bitch. You are going to swing on that soda can and then onto this piston. And now you need to get a metric shit ton of speed right now. I'm not talking drugs, I'm just talking like velocity. So as you can see, I'm like hitting my head on the right there, so I climb up a little bit to give myself a little more area that I can swing without hitting stuff. And I got some serious height there. Here we go. I'm gonna let go on the left. Whoa, boosh, snag that, and there is your 3rd secret. That one took me several tries, so don't worry, you won't die from it. You just have to reset and do it again. Now, the 4th one has its own achievement linked to it. It's another one of those. This one, you have to control this magnet, which you can see me doing on the bottom left. There's 4 buttons. There's one to make the magnet go left, one right, one up, one down. You need to drop it into the car, turn the magnet on to grab that metal box, and then bring it all the way to the left over this wooden box, like that, and then hit the kill switch. It will drop the metal and smash open the wooden box. The secret is inside, so now you just gotta pick up the metal again, and again we have an achievement, a more in-depth achievement guide on Achievement Hunter here on YouTube and on the site. I say here on YouTube, you might be watching this on the site. Wherever you're watching it, look for the other Unravel guides and you can see this in more depth, because once you grab that secret, an achievement is going to pop. I believe it's Reckless. Yeah, there you go, Reckless. That's 30 gamer score just getting that secret. So getting all the secrets really nets you a lot of gamer score. Now, the final one for Rust, you gotta be quick with. You're gonna be inside this car crusher. You gotta get through the car before you get crushed. So what you're supposed to do is lower this seat and then jump out through the windshield. Right before you do that, pull the glove compartment open and grab the secret out from that before running and escaping the room. And there you go. That will give you all 5 secrets. There's the end of the level right there. That's all 5 secrets for Rust. And now we're on to Renewed, which is the hardest level in terms of secrets. Right at the beginning, you're going to continue forward. You'll see a tree with a cluster of orbs at the bottom. I'm talking maybe 10 orbs at the bottom of the tree. That tree you need to ride all the way to the top using these orbs. Now, the thing with the orbs is that they suck. You will take off in whatever direction you are pointing, and I don't know how to control their speed. Like, what makes you go higher than other ones, I just have no idea. All I know is that you have to get to the top of the tree. Look at me, like, I'm just going nuts right now. Grabbing orbs, like, for the love of God, just get me up there. And there we go. There is the secret right there. I snag it on the way down. That's the first one. Pretty much all of the secrets in this level are going to be like that. Going on to the second one, you're going to be on this stump with this twig tree in front of you. It's got 2 branches coming off of it. You're going to want to head up and to the right. So here we go. I'm going to start heading that way, and there is the secret right there. I am so close, and yet this will take me another 30 seconds or so of just nonsense trying to grab this stupid secret. This level is so frustrating. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, please. Got it. All right. That is the second one. On to the third one. which is going to be in a meadow right after where the second one was. This is the same deal. You're going to want to jump up onto these orbs, and you're going to want to head up and to the left. As you can see, there are orbs a bit higher up. Once I get myself to those, they head towards the left, so just follow them. They're leading you to the secret, but they still suck. I fell. Maybe I just suck. The orbs don't suck. I'm just bad at them. Travel to the left, and you will see your secret chilling out right there. They're kind of hard to see as well. Everything else is so bright and glowing, and they seem kind of dull. Bink! That is your third one. On to the fourth, which is the easiest one in this level. Right after this meadow area, you're going to be on a broken stump like this. Just hold left trigger, lower yourself down, and it's going to be in a boat directly below you. That's it. That's the fourth one. Super, super, super easy. I'm glad they put that one in. And the fifth one is going to be more of the same as the other ones. So you're going to climb back up the exact same point you were for number 4 and head up and to the right. This first tree that you'll encounter in the background, you got to climb up there. So as you can see, there's the secret right there. I snag it. And if you've been following along with the guide, you will get your achievement right there. 100 gamer score for No Stone Unturned. So that's 100 gamer score, but there was also another, I don't know, 150 worth of secrets that had their own achievements. So congrats on getting all that gamer score in this game. If you want to see more guides for Unravel and things like that, you need to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe here on Achievement Hunter, and check out the site. We will see you for more when there's more collectibles to be found. I'll be back. Bye, everybody.